Now, Human Settlements Minister Mmamoloko, Kubayi and Gauteng Urban Planning MEC Lebogang Maile were in the West Rand District Municipality today assessing projects under construction. The minister and the MEC handed over 97 title deeds as part of a Women's Month initiative. For more on this, I'm joined by eNCA reporter Heidi Giokos. Heidi, obviously there are still major issues with the backlog when it comes to housing. What did the MEC say about this?
Yes, certainly, Clement. We do know that the issue of adequate housing remains a very big concern, not just here in the Gauteng province, but across the country. We've been seeing unrest and service delivery protests, a lot of it attributed to communities needing more housing. But we do understand that according to the MEC of Human Settlements and COCTA in the province, Lebogang Maile, indicating today, while inspecting certain sites and handing over title deeds, that over 1 million people are in need of housing here in the Gauteng province. And of course, when we asked the MEC what is the plan going forward, while we understand that over 1 million people are in need of housing, what is the plan going forward? Is there a possibility to accommodate over 1 million people in the province, also given the fact that this number constantly increases yearly with over 230,000 people moving into the province? The MEC saying that there are projects on the ground. The MEC also indicating that it's not just handing over housing and building the houses, but many people are in desperate need of land, and many people just want to rent out houses. So there's a number of projects that the department, specifically here in the province, is trying to undertake and try to deal with the issue as quickly as possible. Let's listen to the MEC.
Gauteng has got a huge backlog. We've got about 1 million people who are looking for houses. And when you look at our budget, we have at least, we can build at least between 15 and 20,000 for what we call RDP houses. And of course, there's other interventions that we make through social housing, through FLISP program and all that.
So 97 title deeds handed over, Heidi. How was this received?
Yes, specifically to women, Clement. We know that about 67 of the 97 were handed over to women. And this is a significant move and an important step for the department, also given the fact that it is Women's Month. I must say, Clement, that a large number of them were extremely relieved that they were able to receive the title deeds, but many also raising issues that it's not just about handing over houses and for the department to build these units and these RDP houses, but also to make sure that there are adequate services in the nearby vicinity. And if you just look at where these title deeds were handed over, it was on the West Rand, where there isn't easy access to as many hospitals, schools. A lot of the roads are still underdeveloped, and of course the MEC and the minister saying that this is a joint project together with other departments to make sure that then when these title deeds are handed over, it comes with all the necessary services that are required within a community.
And of course, Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi is new in the position of Human Settlements. Anything that she had to say about housing in South Africa?
Yes, certainly. She says that she's still in orientation mode and she has been going from province to province to try and ascertain what are some of the issues. She has explained that there are bottlenecks in the system and they are trying to work through that. She's also indicated that there are issues that previously were not addressed, and as the department they are trying to find a way to deal with that as quickly as possible. But Clement, what was interesting is the fact that the department is calling on officials and those on the ground to use money that is allocated by National Treasury yearly for the department to build these houses and for these various developments, because when the money is not used and spent adequately and there is underspending in the Department of Human Settlements, that money is sent back and it does not have a good reflection on the department and their plans to build adequate housing. But of course, the minister, who's newly appointed in this position, saying that they are working and going through policies and they are making sure that each province has an adequate policy that works for the province and the infrastructure for the housing development that they are trying to target. Let's listen to the minister.
Part of what we started with, just to engage on the projects that are there, major issue around bulk infrastructure remains in terms of how nationally we develop and design our policy and also allocate resources. So there will be more paying attention into that area as part of our work. But also, what are the lessons that are learning? The team tells me that Gauteng does very well in terms of title deeds allocation, in terms of the system that they have. We'll be looking into that, whether we can actually learn out of what Gauteng is doing and take it into the other provinces to improve the work, because that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that our systems are working effectively. We're able to respond adequately in terms of that.